Hey guys, it's Lori. So, as you know, I work with missing persons and unsolved crime and that kind of thing. Sometimes it's like there's a lot of it. I'm working with several different families, other times just one, and there are times where I've gone months, couple years without hearing anything. Um, One thing I wanted to say about the true crime communities. There's always been people so interested in true crime. I'm one of them. I'm with you guys. Even from the youngest age, I was always fascinated with the human mind. The mind of the killer, the mind of, mental illness, and the pathology of like a serial killer or whatever. I mean, it's always just fascinated me, right? And now in the day and age of the internet, and there's so many people that cover things and everything like that, I am all for it. All for it. I'm with you guys. I am very, very interested in that. But there are certain things I've noticed this. Um, like when Maura Murray went missing. Of course, I went up there. I tried to, get what I could get and all that kind of stuff. And I noticed it in in that community. And then recently, with some cases that are pretty mainstream right now, I kind of check those out occasionally. I get what I get. I keep it to myself, or I'll put it out there if I felt something like I know for sure or really really strong this person is here or this person's involved, or I'll reach out to somebody. Um, but for the most part, I wait for the family to reach out to me. Um, but I get it. I get it. You get into the whole, there are people that do YouTube videos, there are people that have Facebook pages, and whatever. There's like in the day and age of the internet, like I said, I mean, information is accessible. Um, but one thing I found, and I don't know, you tell me what you think. Not everybody. There are some true crime channels and pages and people, and I'm talking about lay people that are excellent. They research, they share the information, they remain non biased, or even if they are biased, they say it right out there, but they still present all the information. But there are some people that I turn to these channels and they sicken me actually, because it's like just going to the gossip hour, and he did this and she said this, and then you look in the comments and everybody's doing it. It's all like gossip, gossip, gossip. I don't tune in to gossip. Um, I don't tune in to, just put people down. And another thing I found is many people try to um, impose or intrude or place themselves into the investigation. Many times, I just want to put this out there. I know that 99.999% of you guys that do that, even the ones that get into gossip or whatever, your intentions are good. But just remember that sometimes you can mess up a case by intervening or sticking your nose in where you shouldn't, or putting something public that shouldn't be public. That's why a lot of times the police will say, we're not going to talk about that, or we'll talk about that later. I can't disclose that. It's still under investigation. Because, I mean, we do have the Constitution, and things can be thrown out, like vital crucial evidence can be thrown out if it's tampered with, or we got to find juries too, like, so just keep that in mind, okay? Another thing, I read this comment on one of these true crime pages, and this was not, in my opinion, it's not a legitimate one. It's a gossip hour, and it's a female, and she's grown very quickly. Her channel has grown very quickly through these cases that have made the headlines recently. And to me, like I said, it's just a gossip hour. I prefer to watch someone who is going to give me the facts, with commentary or whatever, but it doesn't feel like I'm just sitting around, talking crap about people. That it just doesn't give me the a good vibe. That's all. But I saw somebody comment on, it was on one of her videos, about a woman that is currently in one of the headline stories, and I can't even remember which one, but it was something to the effect of, our Constitution says you're innocent until proven guilty, and that goes for everybody, even if you've already been proven guilty in, the court of public opinion. And somebody commented and said, "This is why I hate our rights." And I thought, okay, wait a minute, step back. Now, me, just like everybody else, I don't want to see a guilty person go free. I don't want to see a baby killer go free. I don't want to see somebody who hurts children go free. I don't want to see a rapist, a murderer. I don't want to see anybody go free that deserves the consequences. But you know what I don't want to see even more than that? Is an innocent person be put to death or be put in prison for life. We have our constitutional rights. Thank you, God. Now, granted, this person they were talking about probably is guilty. Still, you can't just say, okay, that person's guilty, I'm going to take away that person's constitutional rights as much as you want to, I mean, if you catch somebody, boom, right in the act, and they happen to get hurt, okay, it was an accident, right? I get it, okay? But when it comes to our court system, you don't ever want to encourage us going against the constitutional, or going against the Constitution or taking away somebody's constitutional rights. Because you know what? That could be you. That could be me. That could be your kid, your son or daughter. That could be your grandchild. They could be 100% innocent and in the wrong place at the wrong time. A case of mistaken identity, whatever the case may be. Okay? So let's just keep that in mind. That being said, I am going to go over a couple cases. I'll make a different video, and I'm going to go over a couple different cases. I just wanted to talk about a couple different cases and give my opinion on some of the things that are going, some of the, the bigger cases that are going on right now. One of my very favorite channels is, what's the name of it? Oh, I hate when I do that. I'll put it in the description because I can't remember. My memory is bad. All right, guys, I just wanted to do this real short, but hey, let's not. I get it. If somebody's guilty, I get it. And it's like so obvious. It's like, argh. But let's not be so quick to give up our rights, okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.